Hi everybody, I'm Bill. I have a Honda Pilot and I love the car, but there's only one problem. It's starting to lose its clear coat on the roof and I want to keep the car. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and restore the clear coat and use something called Patina, which is supposed to be pretty easy to use, and it better be because I have no skills whatsoever. So if I can do it, you know it's a really good product. If I can't do it, it's no reflection because I have zero repair skills when it comes to cars. But we'll see. Just to give you some idea of what we're dealing with, it's the roof that lost the clear coat. Honda Pilots tend, from what I understand, to have the clear coat burn off at some point. So this car's 10 years old. As I said, I really like it. But so I'm going to put the clear coat up there. You have to tape off anything, and the surf rack's not going to help, but I should be able to take care of that. So what you got to do is you got to wash your car first, which normally you just use a hose and some water, but I took it through the car wash to make sure there wasn't any up there, and then we'll tape it up and get going. So as you can see, I did the first side of my car with the surf rack and the rail. Wasn't really going to tape all this. Figured it was a little bit overkill, but they tell you to do it. And number two, it's not all that hard to use painter's tape, so I figured what the heck, because I'm trying to make the car look better, so let's follow the rules. Okay, we're up on the ladder and we've finished our taping, and as you can see, I just taped the rails here because they want you to only clear coat the painting area. So with the surf rack, I had to go do the surf rack itself and then the little antenna in the back. But as I said, I'm not a big fan of taping because it just takes so much time and it's kind of boring. But I did realize the way you have to apply this, which is long, even strokes, that I'm probably going to be bumping into the surf rack. So it made sense to tape it. It'll be cleaner. It's the way it should be done. And so, all right, let's get working. Okay, here's the stuff we're going to be working with. It's called Patina. I ordered the entire pack because I don't have everything, and it comes with a self-inclusive with the rags, the applicators, the catalyst, and the pre-gloss. So this ought to be pretty interesting. I don't think it's going to be that difficult. It even comes with the sandpaper that you need. So what they tell you is, first thing you do is you get up on there and you sand it down a little bit, and what that does apparently is make it so that the area is nice and smooth, and then the clear coat will go on nice. So let's hold this up, show you what we got. There you go, Patina. It's wipe on clear coat. It's got wax and grease remover. That's the second step, and there's the catalyst that comes with it. Ooh, too close. There you go. I told you I got the Patina kit. I got the one for $224, I believe it was. It came with a spray ceramic detail, a pre-cleaner, and Papi's wash and wax. So this had more to it than just a clear coat, so that ought to really help. And then when I was looking at my car, I'm probably gonna have to do this for the hood someday, so it was a good opportunity. So this should be fun. Well, we opened it up inside because it was getting a little warm outside. So this is what we have. We got the clear coat, catalyst, and the wax and grease remover. That goes first. So basically, it comes with a lot of stuff, like I showed you outside, except not a lot of directions. I don't see any directions at all. But Papi's does have a tutorial on YouTube, so I took a look at that, and it seems pretty easy to do. So we're gonna get started. First thing we're gonna do is wet it down, and we're gonna use the pads here and do some scuffing with some soapy water. And then what we're gonna do is apply the wax and grease remover, which is wipe on, wipe off, and then we apply the clear coat with the catalyst. All right, the next thing we do is we take their pre-wash and put it in a bucket. It's 2 ounces for every gallon of water. So I put a gallon of water and 2 ounces of this in there. Went and got some gloves too. Thought it was a good idea. I saw somebody doing that, using a lot of chemicals. So I figured I'd put them on. So now we're gonna do the wash and scrub. All right, now I'm on top of a ladder, and what we're doing is we're scrubbing the roof. And I think this is gonna be the hardest part because you actually have to scrub it. And I gotta lean over the car. But you wanna scrub it down and make it nice and smooth. I don't think this side is as bad as the other, but that's the idea. All right, just finishing up the last coat, as Biff would say. But actually, the last scrub. And this is the least favorite part of it. You gotta actually get down and scrub pretty hard to get the smooth area. So you really gotta get into it a little bit. So if I had to rate a favorite and a least favorite, guarantee you this part will be the least favorite, but it's done. Like they tell you, the next part's really easy. You just wipe on this wax and grease remover, put it on your rag. Got a rag right here, plenty of it on it. You just wipe it on, and then you wipe it off. It's pretty simple. That's this next step. All right, so now all we're doing is wiping it off, real easy. And this is the last step we need to do before we put on the clear coat. Not difficult. And so far we've put, what, about an hour in. And I'm doing this all by myself on Father's Day weekend. Where are my boys? Or my girl? All right, be right back. All right, now all we gotta do is put the clear coat on. And you do it in long, single, easy, smooth strokes. I'll try and get you a video of that, but it's pretty tough doing it yourself. Okay, here's our view from the top. Just got done clear coating, and as you can see, substantial improvement. Now, of course, I look at the rest of the car, and I think all of it has to be clear coated again, but at least the roof's not so embarrassing as it looked like everything burnt off. Well, good job, Poppies. Took me about an hour and 20 minutes because I'm by myself, but looks like it's pretty good. All right, good luck with it. Hope you liked it. And by the way, I have nothing to do with Poppies. Never heard of them before until I had burned out roof. So, good job, Poppies.